Good afternoon, everybody. I couldn't resist, so I thought I'd do a quick video. I'm just walking back from Bournemouth, as it were, into the borough of Boscombe. It's okay, it's nothing to do with the police. If I turn the camera around, we'll take a closer look. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody's fine and getting through the week all right. Yeah, it was just a spur of the moment because, funny enough, I've been thinking about this today and I was making a couple of notes as well. And it was to do with cladding of buildings that we often talk about. So if I zoom in here, you'll see what I mean when we talk about the cladding. Now, I don't know if you can see it on that screen very well, but there are red bricks on the just beyond the rim of that last segment of concrete on the right there, the curved segment, or that last one that's in one piece before it's all broken above it. Well, if you go just above the lip of that last one, you can see the bricks. And you know, that is the cladding that you'll find on all of these buildings around here, especially the ones that look ultra old world, if you know what I mean, or very old or whatever. Again, we were talking not just about the cladding, but also about how easy or how breakable it was. Well, there's an example there right next to that clock. That square in the middle, excuse the shaky hand. But it erodes very quickly is the point I'm making on that. So clearly, you know, that's not anything to do with an original structure that's supposed to last so many years that in fact the evidence of mud flood, you know, with gutters outside, doors covered up like that one there, for example, on the ground on the left there, where the girl's just walking past, the lady, the woman, whatever. I've said it wrong, apologies. Right, so you've got evidence of mud flood all around here, including this building here. But this building clearly has cladding on it. Right. But anyway, that there is a great example just to re-emphasize what it looks like when the cladding comes off. That is what you have left. Underneath that cladding, you will see the brickwork. And if you got a ladder and went up there and took a close up, you would definitely see it. But it was just on my mind because I've been thinking about that since the last video I did, which was round All Saints Church in Southbourne. Again, cladding everywhere, the old mixed in with the new even at times, which means they may have, you know, they may have taken some of the old original stones and mixed it in with the new stuff or whatever, who knows. But, you know, the cladding should not detract from the fact that it's actually concealing something, and it's actually maintaining the notion that certainly with the churches, those buildings were always originally meant for those purposes. Okay. But, you know, town halls, likewise, when I went with Trinity for to the town hall in Bournemouth, exactly the same thing, cladding everywhere. If you took the cladding away, the entrance to the real building would be further in. You know, and we were saying also about the windows, you'll see them set in a little bit. Or if they're brought forward, they're in the cladding, as is there. But of course the cladding comes away and then you can see, right? Look at the thickness there. So if I come from a different angle, you have the window. Ignore that facial recognition camera on the left there, by the way. We have lots of them dotted around, so... But anyway, if you look above there, see the window there? And to the top right of the window where the cladding is missing, you can almost see behind the sections that are above the window. So obviously the window, everything has been brought forward. And if you look inside the window, you will see the wall go in quite a while as well. You see the white, thick wall on the interior of that window as well. So they've done a lot of adding to buildings that were definitely already here, because you wouldn't knock up these sorts of buildings new. Why would you do that? It just wouldn't make any sense. And of course on the top you have the Antiquitech, clear to see. There we go. I thought I'd just bring that to you because I couldn't get the zoom out there. Sorry about that. Yeah, because it was just on my mind and I just happened to walk past. I thought, well, what are the chances? Look at that. A gaping hole or a gaping area where the cladding should be. Again there. To make you think that all that below it and the, you know, the picture frame corner, as I like to call it, on the top left there, the triangle above the entrance, or above that central window, as if that's all kind of old and ancient. It's not. It's been added to an old building. How do we know that? Well, the mud flood evidence is around us. And so if we go over here, here's an example, no prism lights. They've just simply, this time round, covered it up. I'm presuming prism lights are beneath that. But there we go. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that to you. I thought that was quite interesting. On first glance, old building, how did they build that? Well, actually on second glance, they've added to something that's already existed. That's what they've done. Continued and maintained and upheld, whatever you want to say, the narrative, and concealing the original in the process as well. Anyway, I thought I'd just bring that to you. Yeah, bit of a miserable day today, blustery, expecting a little bit of rain. What would England be without rain, eh? They certainly put the umbrella business out of business. Anyway, okay, so we'll leave that there, but I just thought I'd bring that to you. Any evidence of cladding, because it's so weakly built, you will every now and then see that there, you know, like I showed with the thumb and the church. You give it a few rubs and suddenly it all breaks away. Not great, is it? Okay, on that note, I shall see you all soon, some of you sooner. Until then, take care, and ta-ta for now.